Well, hey, Drew, it's Fire Talk. Welcome back. We're excited to kick off Season 4 and bring you the latest news and updates from Southeastern University Athletics. I'm Ken Ingle, president of Southeastern University, and joining me as always is our director of athletics, Drew Watson. Drew, it's great to be back. I'm just assuming you had an amazing summer.
I did. I went on vacation, and for the first time in my career, I put the email away and actually unplugged, which was it's an outstanding experience.
Yeah, that is kind of nice, isn't it?
Sometimes you can't. Like there were a couple of calls I had to take, and but it does make vacation a whole lot more relaxing when you do that. How was yours?
Yeah, it was great. Got to do a few variety of things, different things. But yeah, I wish I could always get away and break away and just vegetate, I guess, but that's never going to happen for me. I don't know. I'm just wired to something's going to always be on my mind, and so it's harder. But I do like a change of venue, and that kind of helps a little bit. But
well, traditionally, you like to take July and
usually July I get away.
Is that as easy these days with your schedule?
Not lately. It hasn't been. I usually have some events that I have to be at in July, but I do at least make sure I have a couple of weeks of July. So
well, summer's always great, but there's something about getting back to school that's exciting. We're off and running with a new school year. I'll tell you, campus is buzzing.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's so far an incredible start to this new academic year, and looks like our enrollment, we're going to set another record enrollment. Don't have those numbers fully in yet, but looks really, really good. And of course, all of our fall teams are off and going and doing incredibly well so far.
No doubt about it. We've had some great early performances across the board of all of our fall sports. So let's dive right in.
Yeah, let's start with volleyball. The Fire are off to an incredible start under Coach Amanda Phelps, 9-1 overall and 1-0 in Sun Conference play. Already picked up 8 sweeps in the first 10 matches, which is amazing. I caught one of those sweeps on Saturday. They looked really
short
good.
Match.
It was a short match, but it was a 3-0 win, clean 3-0 win over Florida Memorial to open conference play. And what I'm seeing is, man, they're quick to the ball. It's amazing to see how fast they get to the ball, and then some power. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a dominant start. Wins over Reinhardt and Grace early on. Both programs are receiving votes in the NAIA.
Yeah.
Laura Benami has been outstanding. Couple Player of the Week accolades here early on. She's got 144 kills, 10 matches in, while hitting .319 hitting percentage. Marissa Connors has anchored the defense with 156 digs. That speaks to, not a lot of balls hit the floor. They're quick. Emily Masking and Yari Lopez have been great, big contributors on this team, each adding over 80 kills as well.
Yeah. Now, this weekend is a big one for the program. It's Alumni Day. Isn't that kind of early?
Yeah, different sports do it different times. Homecoming's late this year. It's November 15th, so that's
kind of why
at the end of their season, and they'd be in the playoffs at that point.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's this coming weekend, and it's going to be at the Furnace, of course, on Saturday. The Fire will host Ave Maria, 2 p.m. Several former players will come back and celebrate the program's history.
Yeah, and tonight we have a road match tonight down at New College of Florida.
Yeah.
So that's going to be another good one.
Yeah, great school. So, all right, and then moving to cross country. Over in cross country, both teams opened the season by hosting the Swan City Classic at Holloway Park. Men's team placed 6th overall in a competitive field, but more importantly, they were the top finishing NAIA and Sun Conference team, which is good.
Yeah, that's right. Jack Brooks led the way for the men, finishing 16th overall. Then we had a solid, tight scoring pack behind him with Derek Robinson, Jordan Hertzholder, and Caleb Mellett, and Noah Joss running in the top 5. That kind of depth is going to be huge as we move into the Sun Conference season.
For sure. And the women had a strong showing as well. I think finishing, 5th overall, also at the top of the NAIA team in the field.
Yeah, they really did. Jaden DeVerna led the way, finishing 28th. She had great support from Izzy Colbank, Jocelyn Armstrong, Macy Mills, and Ella Sager. What's exciting there is that it was just a 39-second gap between the first of them and the last of them, which really bodes well for the season ahead.
Both teams back in action on September 27th. That'll be at the Florida State Invitational up in Tallahassee.
That's right.
Might be some cool weather by then there.
Hopefully.
We'll see. We'll see. Men's soccer on the pitch. Men's soccer has had an interesting start under interim head coach
Garrison Crane. Yeah,
Garrison Crane and the Fire 2-2-1 after 5 matches. They opened the year with a bang, 5-0 over Spartanburg Methodist and a 4-0 victory at Montreat.
Yeah, those first 2 matches just showed just how explosive this team can be offensively. We've scored 13 goals in 5 matches, led by Jaman Dang and Fabio De Paula with 3 goals each. Guilherme Vestera has been a playmaker already, racking up 6 assists. And Carson Cajuste has chipped in 2 goals of his own. So it's been a really offensive season so far for the team.
Yeah, what's coming up for the team?
Well, they've got a couple of important road matches coming up at Florida College on Thursday, tomorrow, and then at Georgia Gwinnett Saturday is coming up. That's always a big one when you play the Grizzlies up there, especially on the road. Good test before Sun Conference play begins in the coming weeks.
Yeah. And then move into football. Football got things rolling with a statement win. I mean, a big win to open the season under head coach Adam Wall. The Fire beat Fort Lauderdale 40-7. Looked amazing. Looked sharp on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it's funny when you start the season and you start the season with an opponent who's it's probably the weakest opponent that we're going to see on our schedule this season. And sometimes you've been practicing for 3 weeks and you just start slow.
Right.
And they had a slow first half, but man, we had a long lightning delay around halftime. And when we got back, it was a different story. The offense put up 384 total yards that day, led by Curtis Kimmons with 81 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Nate Michael threw for 165 yards and a touchdown. And the defense was excellent, holding Fort Lauderdale to just 139 yards and forcing 9 third-down stops.
Wow. And, of course, the big one comes this Saturday, the home opener against Reinhardt. It's a red-out victory field, and kickoff is set for 7 p.m.
That's right. We want to see the stands filled with red, the energy high, and the atmosphere electric, as you know it can get there at Victory Field. Tickets are available now if you haven't gotten them at fire.su.edu/tickets.
Great. That's right. We want to see the stands filled with red, the energy high, and the atmosphere electric.
Yep.
So I think you can get your tickets. Go to fire.su.edu/tickets, and you can grab them.
Yep.
We love to talk about all the good things happening in Fire Athletics, and those things can't happen without the support of our sponsors. The sponsor for today's show is Coca-Cola Beverages Florida. Coca-Cola Beverages Florida is proud to distribute the world's most delicious sparkling energy water, juice, tea, coffee beverages to over 18 million Floridians every day. They demonstrate solid business performance and strong community involvement. It is a family-owned independent bottler. Coca-Cola Beverages Florida is proud to be the official soft drink of Fire Athletics and Southeastern University. Well, let's talk about women's soccer before we wrap up. Man, Fire are 3-0-1 under Coach Skelly Kellar, and with a 2-0 win over number 17 Georgia Gwinnett. Hard-fought draw against number 16 Truett McConnell.
And we're thrilled to have Coach Kellar here with us today. Skelly brings more than 2 decades of coaching. That makes you sound old.
It does.
2 decades of coaching and playing experience at Southeastern. Spent 13 seasons as an NAI head coach, including 7 years founding the program at Ottawa University, Arizona, where he built them into a national contender. And joining Coach today is senior midfielder Madelyn Davidson, a veteran of this show, from Carnation, Washington. Madelyn had a breakout junior season, leading the Fire with 9 goals and 3 assists. This season, she's already added a goal of her own in the win over Thomas. Welcome.
Yeah. Coach Kellar and Madelyn, welcome to the show. You ready for an incredible season?
Totally.
No, we are. We are.
For sure.
That's great. And, of course, you come from Carnation. I didn't, my family, we live not too far from there in Issaquah. So
Yes.
Beautiful area.
Very beautiful.
Area. Yeah.
Love it there. Yes, for sure.
It's great. Coach, it's been a good start for you. You've faced nationally, ranked opponents already, right out of the gate.
Right out of the
Picked
gate.
up some big results. And you've shown, the team, watching them, a lot of resilience. So how do you feel about where the team is right now as you kind of head into the main schedule?
Yeah, no, I think we're really excited about where we're at. Obviously, we've had a couple of really good results. I think that we've really challenged the girls to play on the front foot. We're pressing well. We're playing defense. We're attacking. We've scored a lot of goals so far, and we haven't given up very many. So it's a really exciting thing right now.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we've talked on this show about soccerisms.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Like a good result. Like you don't say that in basketball or baseball. Unlucky. Like in basketball, you go, come on, unlucky. So I just heard another one, play on the front foot. I've never heard that.
Never heard that?
What does that mean?
It means you got to play in a brave way. Play from the front.
So don't be back
sit
on your
back.
heels.
In soccer, everybody's got to play offense. Everybody's got to play defense. Offense starts with the goalie, and the defense starts with the forward.
I love learning new things. Your game always surprises me. Okay, with conference play right around the corner, what are you emphasizing with the team as you prepare for the next stretch of the season?
No, I think to be honest, last year, the two teams that played in the national final are SCAD and Kaiser.
Yep.
Kaiser's #1 in the nation right now, and so I think a lot of it is just playing confidently, going into that game, not being scared, and being able to say, hey, we're going to stand up and be counted. I'm excited to watch, Madelyn's, watch the Madelyn, her class, play. We brought in some really good players. And so, I'm excited to see how we do against those top teams.
Now, coming into the season, do you feel like it's an advantage to have Kaiser and SCAD up there? You kind of can sneak up on them instead of being the top dog and have the target on your back?
Sometimes that helps and stuff, but I think everybody, there's a lot of really good history in Southeastern women's soccer. And so I think that teams are expecting, hey, it was a little bit of a, not quite a down year, but it was still a good year, but it wasn't as prominent as it had been in the past. It was a little uncharacteristic, And so I think everybody's kind of waiting for us to kind of go back up.
Yeah, good.
And Madelyn, you've played a big role in this team's success. What's it been like for you to help be a leader on the team? You had a breakout season last year, and I know you're going to do well this year. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it's honestly been a joy and an honor to be a leader on this team, and just enjoying every moment. Coach really emphasizes that, being in my senior year, kind of on the back end of my soccer career, which is kind of crazy to think about. It's just been so fun to enjoy each moment. And that's something that we've really bought into as a team, is just enjoying and embracing the role that you're in right now. We really emphasize sisterhood and being together as one. So being a leader on the team it's fun, it's important, but it's also just so fun to just be a part of it and walk alongside each and every one of the girls.
Yeah.
Well, you might be on the back end of your career, but stay on your front foot.
Hey, there you go. There you go. That's true.
That's great.
SU talks a lot about developing the whole person, academically, athletically, spiritually. How's the SU experience impacted your growth in those areas and shaped you into who you are today?
Yeah, truly, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the Lord. Closing the wrong doors, opening the right doors. So every day I'm grateful that I'm here. And it's just such a cool environment to be able to talk about my faith in the classroom, on the field, and even just grow spiritually on my own. One of the things that the Lord's really been convicting me and showing me is just enjoying His presence, and even just enjoying His presence on the field, which is kind of crazy to say sometimes, but truly diving into that has been so impactful to me in this year and in the past. But truly just being able to live out my faith in such a welcoming community has been so powerful and really awesome to be.
It's interesting you say that about feeling His presence, enjoying His presence on the field, because I when I coached, I would always emphasize your gifts that God's given you are this is an act of worship. As you play your sport, He's giving you everything that you have in the sport. And it's a lot of people pound their chests it's me, me, me. You wouldn't be able to do that unless God had given you those gifts. So it's really cool to hear that you enjoy His presence on the field, because I think it completes that circle of worship. Yeah. It's awesome.
And as both of you know, this year the word of the year is unleash. And of course, you can reflect about that in your roles as coach and athlete. But what does that mean to each of you personally?
I think for me, we moved here from Arizona 2 years ago. And so it was a year of, call it, wandering. And so I was trying to figure out what, for me personally, I was trying to be a good dad, be a good husband and stuff. And so I think for me is now that it's a little bit more settled, and now that I'm here and I'm able to dive into the girls and dive into the team and the season and the school, it's really buying into everything that Southeastern has, and that that God kind of has planned for us. And it's exciting to see and to feel Him move in the team, and to just kind of just like I was at the prayer chapel yesterday, and I really liked the whole pause thing that they were talking about. And so like it's kind of like sometimes it's unleashing is pausing.
Yes, exactly.
And just recognizing like what he's doing and how he's working.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah, kind of how I talked about just his presence, unleashing that in just all aspects of life. Sometimes I try to subsection my life, like sports, school, this and that, but just allowing, like, unleashing the Holy Spirit to move in and throughout each aspect of my life is definitely what that word means to me.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, Coach Madelyn, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on.
Yeah,
we're so excited about the season. Congrats on the fantastic start, and we wish you the best the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you again. You know, it's been a big episode today as we've kicked off Fire Talk for the 4th season. We've talked volleyball, cross country, men's and women's soccer. Football is opening win. There's so much momentum right now, and this weekend is shaping up to be a pretty special one for all of our teams.
That's right. Volleyball Alumni Day, Saturday, 2 p.m. at the Furnace. Saturday night's a football home opener. Again, a red out, so wear your red as you come to Victory Field. And if you want to upgrade your game day experience, don't miss the VIP tent experience. Reserved parking, access to the shaded VIP tent, a catered meal, Coke products, dessert. Getting hungry. Goodness gracious. Grab your VIP tickets and VIP access now at fire.seu.edu/tickets.
And we actually have a brand new field.
We do. Brand new turf.
So brand new turf.
Yeah,
and
looks great.
I hear it's pretty soft, and you could easily sleep on it.
Yes, it is like it's like a mattress.
Exactly.
It's a little hotter.
Yeah, probably a little warmer.
mattress
That's
at
for sure. And I don't think we have those water cannons anymore, right?
We don't.
Yeah, so
That's
it's got to be hot. Well, it's going to be a great weekend, a special weekend. So let's get out there, unleash our fire spirit, fill the stands, and make it another one to remember.
That's right. Wear red, be loud, and let's pack the house.
All right, that's all for this edition of Fire Talk. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Go
Take
Fire.
care.